What's up guys, it's Kim here. Today I'm going to be doing some more slime recipes and some slime hacks. Prepare to have your minds blown. Okay guys, so this first one was sent to us by Evelyn Gonzalez Camellia Celebolo. I'm sorry, these are so hard for me. But I wanted to thank you, Evelyn, for such great detailed instructions. Like, that is amazing. Because I don't usually get that, I just have to guesstimate. So thank you for that. So I needed a plastic container with a lid and some Listerine. And I'm gonna put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. Hey guys, so I have another crazy slime hack that I wanna try out with you guys. So you're gonna need a pan, some energy drink. I'm using this Monster energy drink, some eggs, a little bowl, a spatula, cream of tartar, and vegetable oil, or canola oil, that's what I got, and a little baggie. So let's get started. First, we're gonna put some oil into our pan. All right, now it's time to crack the egg. So I forgot to turn my burner on, so we're gonna do that before we put our egg in the oil, because the oil needs to be hot. Our oil is hot, so now it's time to add our egg. Watch out for the popping grease. Yikes. All right, so while that's doing its thing, all right guys, it's time for our energy drink. Let's pop the top. Oh, gotta open our bag. It smells pretty fruity. I've never had one of these actually. It's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna add to that some cream of tartar. Oh, I need more than that. Okay, that was a good 3 teaspoons, maybe. All right, so we're gonna mix this up a little bit. All right, so next it's time to add our egg. If you fold it down like this, it usually stands up on its own a lot better. So there's a little hack for you. Yes, okay. So our egg is all nicely done. Ooh, don't fall off there. Okay. So you're supposed to just let it sit in there for a minute and mix it up lightly. So that's what we're gonna do. Just have a little bath. Let's see if this worked. Okay. Oh my gosh. What? The Listerine recipe has sat in the freezer for about 20 minutes and now I'm supposed to, oh my gosh, you see that shark? Donut. I'm supposed to mix up a little bit and add in some hairspray, and she said to put a lot. So that is what I'm going to do. Guess what jingle I'm spraying? So at this point, nothing is really happening, so I'm gonna add in a little more hairspray. I'm gonna mix it up again, and then I'm gonna go back and set it back into the refrigerator. I'm gonna actually freezer for another 20 minutes or so and see what we get after that. We'll check back in on this later. This next recipe is provided by Sinjim80. Okay, so we're supposed to put in some dish soap, and I colored it this beautiful pink on green blue, and it turned out this horrible brownish color. I don't like it. I'm kind of scared right now, but I'm hoping for the best. Next ingredient to go in is cornstarch. So you're just gonna mix both of these ingredients together, and right away I was so excited. It came this pretty pinkish purple color and not that ugly brown, so I'm really excited. It got to a crumbly stage, so I'm just smushing it together, and hopefully this is gonna come together and make some kind of clay slime. Look at that stretch. Like, the consistency is amazing. I don't think I've ever made one like this before. Usually they're either too hard or too smushy, but this was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. Since the texture was so amazing, I was inspired to try to make a rose. Or tulip or peace lily. What is that? I don't know. It looks like a flower to me. Hopefully I'm not the only one. Anyway, it has a wonderful stretch. It's super soft, and I can't believe I can do this with dish soap and cornstarch. I mean, this is the best one I think I've ever made. Thank you so much for this recipe. Yes, this is round 2. This is version 2.0, and it got even better. I was so proud of myself. Next up, we have a recipe by Potato Pillar 07. And let me just tell you, I love your Instagram name. It just made me laugh out loud when I first saw it. Potato Pillar. That's awesome. So we're going to use some potatoes, Play-Doh, and some shaving cream. And let's see what consistency we get with this. Do we get slime? So just so you know, I rated my kids' Play-Doh bin, and this Play-Doh had been played with a little bit, so it was a little harder in texture. It wasn't a brand new one. I didn't see the sense in going out and getting me some because I already got some, so I used what I got. And it did. It actually brought this Play-Doh, I want to say potato, this Play-Doh back to like brand new Play-Doh feel. So it has a good stretch. Not as stretchy as slime, but this is a great dough slime Play-Doh. It was good. I liked it. Here's a recipe that was given to us by Loves Slimes. So first we're to add in some Dawn dish soap, and to that we're going to add shaving cream. And apparently I need a new shaving cream bottle because this one is almost empty. It's not all pretty and fluffy. It's just spraying everywhere, and it's pretty annoying actually. 3 days later. Finally, I'm done with the shaving cream, and I decided to color it this pink color. It looks red, but it's pink, and just mix that stuff up. So nothing was happening, so I added in more Dawn soap just to hopefully get it to clump up or do something. So then I stuck it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. For our next recipe, we are going to put some peel-off lip gloss. I want to say lip face. Oh my goodness, wow. This recipe was sent in by Jordan Elijah. So we need lip gloss, and I didn't know what kind you were talking about. This is what I had. And to that, we're going to put in some hairspray. This is going to serve as the activator, so let's see what happens. While I stir this up, go hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a Will It Slime video. Plus, go follow us on Instagram at Will It Slime. Thanks so much. So amazingly, this seems to be working. It is thick, but it already was thick. So is it the hairspray that's thickening it up, or is it just because it's thick? I'm going to add a little more hairspray and see what I can get with this. And actually, it's a little bit stringy like slime. However, the hairspray seemed to be breaking my lip gloss down, which is, kind of crazy because I know that this usually works. So I went in with some baking soda and some contact lens solution mixture just to see if I can save this and really make it into the slime, because the hairspray activator did not work. It just did not work. Almost immediately, it started forming into a clump, which was good news because it had turned into a liquid almost. And what is this? Oh, That was the top of the chapstick that came off, and I did not even realize it. So lip gloss, peel off lip gloss doesn't really activate with hairspray, but it does with contact lens solution and baking soda. This is actually really grossing me out. It's like some kind of artery or something. Ew. However, if you ever try using this, just know when you go in, you're going to have stained fingers for at least a couple hours, maybe even a day. But it does make an awesome little slime. Our shaving cream and Dawn dish detergent review or reveal. And we got nothing. This does not slime. So I'm doing all these no glue slime recipe testings, and I'm like, I just want to do a real slime, guys. And I know this one, and it's a perfect one. And what we're going to do is add a whole bottle of glue. Yes, it's going to be glue in this no glue video. It's happening. Oh my gosh, my mind is blown. So 1 bottle of glue. Add in some color of your choice. I'm digging this pink, and it happened to be sitting right next to me, so I grabbed it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah. I really wanted a popping pink, so I added a lot, and you'll see why. So to that, what is that white part? How is there a white part when I just added all that pink? That is so crazy. So I mixed this up, and look at this glorious hot pink. To that, I'm adding a little bit of water because I want this to stretch. Just to help with my stretch of slime. My slime stretch, yeah. Bubble. All right, so I went in with a bigger stir stick because I needed that. And to make perfect fluffy slime, you need about 2 cups of shaving cream to 1 bottle of glue. You don't have to do this step, but I always like to bedazzle my slimes and just make them something more special. And I don't even know if you'll actually see these when the end result is done, but it makes me feel happy, so I did it. So I'm using borax. You can use Tide, you can use eye contact lens solution, baking soda, whatever you have, whatever you want. Borax is my go-to right now. So it is a little bit sticky, but it won't be in just a little bit. Gotta knead it between your hands and just deal with the mess, guys. Just deal with the mess. But look how fluffy and stretchy this slime is. So I broke my first little cup because I slammed it down so hard. I don't know. I wasn't angry. I just did it. So here's my cup. It was a little sticky, even though I had kneaded it, so I decided to add in some contact lens solution and, yeah, you got it, baking soda. And I really don't know why I keep this container around. I think one of our boxes in the past actually busted, so I had to put it somewhere, and yeah, that's why we have that glass jar. So to get rid of the sticky, I add in this little combo mix, and it will help reduce the stick, and it'll be perfect fluffy slime. After my slime is rested and I put that combo on there, I don't know if you can tell it, but the texture has actually changed. It's not so fibrous looking, and it's a sleek, smooth, fluffy slime that I was looking for. And guys, if you follow this recipe, you'll have fluffy slime too. Next up is a recipe from Shelley Seals. So we're supposed to start with some Model Magic. And I just put it in a bowl because it's always easier to contain something in a bowl. And color was not part of the recipe, but I added color. Wow, I'm breaking everything in here. I mixed this color in really well, and pigment powder will not change the consistency of any slime or even your clay. So that's why I chose it. To that, she said to add in some body lotion, and let's see. Will this make slime? All right, so I'm gonna mix this up and see what happens. So instantly, the consistency is like a doughy butter slime. It's amazing. However, this is not all she has to do. It goes in the microwave for 20 seconds. This next recipe is from Evelyn Gonzalez 81 or 881. So let's just put some hand soap into a bowl, and to that I'm going to add in some lemon juice, and it was perfect. It was 1-to-1 ratio, and that's all the lemon juice I ended up having. So I'm going to mix this mixture up and get it really combined. And so then the next ingredient that she told me to use is some sugar. And I didn't know how much, so I just added a little bit like I was doing salt. And maybe a little bit more, maybe tablespoon-ish. And I mixed that mixture up really well. And then it's going to go into the microwave for about 20 seconds and the freezer for about 10 minutes. After 20 seconds in the microwave, this clay got really, it was like almost like a marshmallow. And it was as hot as one too, guys. This is really hot. It really transformed this clay. And it almost pulls apart like that snow that everyone's doing or it was doing. It really changed the texture, and it doesn't really pull apart like it did before. So I probably would skip the microwave part so that you have a clay to play with. This is no bueno. So here is my lemon juice concoction. Maybe I did something wrong. However, I don't think this is slime. What do you think, guys? I got liquid juice. That's all I got. So this one did not work. Here is my Listerine hairspray reveal. Super pumped about it. Look at those bubbles. What does that mean? Okay, so it's a little slimy on top, but it feels like there's some solidity to this slime. Or is it slime? We'll see. So I'm able to pull it out. It's very, very slimy. So guys, this one actually gave us a slime, even though it's a little sticky. So I have a question for you. Is this real or is this fake? If you guess fake, it is fake. I had to fake this, even though the recipe was so perfect in description. The ingredients just never came together.